going on, guys? Amer the Hammer. The perfect time to give up. When should you give up? Is it appropriate to give up? Yes, it is. Sometimes you guys should throw in the towel. You know, we always hear these quotes about never giving up, chasing your dreams, going after what you love, even when it gets hard, when the going gets tough, whatever that, all that bullshit. Don't give up. There is a perfect time to give up, guys. If you do not love something, if you're not passionate about something, if you're not in love with it and you don't have the fire, why are you doing it? Why would you do something you don't love? You're never going to be successful at something you're just doing for the sake of doing, without the passion, without the fuel, without the fire behind it. When you're passionate about something, guys, people can see it, people can sense it, people can smell that shit. And when you're passionate about something, you're going to be successful because you're going to put your heart, and you're going to put your soul, and you're going to put everything into it. Now the difference is that some people give up when it gets tough, not when they don't want to do it. Everything is tough that's worth it in life, guys. Anything worth having is worth working for. Anything, every single thing, going to school, getting a degree, getting a master's, getting a PhD, winning a show, turning pro in an organization, running a successful company, making money. These things are tough, guys. These things are not easy. Doesn't mean that I'm going to give up because they're hard. No, it doesn't mean I'm going to give up, and that's what most people do. I'd say 99% of people give up on things when it gets hard, when it becomes unbearable, when these things are too much, when they're too demanding. These people throw in the towel, not because they don't love it, not because they really don't want it. And that's the difference between successful people and failures in life. Those guys are giving up because, you know what? They've been dieting for 3 or 4 weeks and it just got too hard. They hit the wall, and instead of using that wall to climb over that motherfucker, these people give up. They walk back. They walk back down that loser road. These guys don't climb over the wall. They walk back down that road, guys. And not because they didn't really want it, because they realize how much work it's actually going to be. And you know what I realized, guys? Every time I hit that wall, because I'll always hit that wall, I still hit that wall. Every single time I hit that wall, I think to myself, you know what? This is the defining moment, whether I'm going to make it or not. I can either turn back and be a fucking loser like a lot of people are, or I climb over that motherfucker. It's hard to climb over the wall, but when you climb over the wall, that's when it gets easier. It's a slump, guys. Once you hit that wall here, it just goes uphill from there. As soon as you hit the wall, you start going uphill after that. And that wall is almost like a sign, because, you know, everything, you know, dieting, everything is hard, and that's the defining moment to see who really wants it and who doesn't, who is willing to put in the work and who doesn't. Because everything is easy up until a certain point. To get that little bit more, you have to work a bit harder. To get a bit more, you got to work a lot harder. To get more, you got to constantly work harder. To go from 20% body fat to 15% is a lot easier than going from 9 to 8. So losing 5% body fat at a higher body fat is a lot easier than losing only 1% at a lower body fat. Why do you think that is, guys? The closer you are to the goal, the closer you are to something, that's where it separates those fucking losers from the winners. That's what separates the people that kind of want it and the people that really want it. The people that are willing to put in everything that they have and really focus on the goal. That's the difference, guys. So when you guys are thinking about quitting or giving up on all of these goals in your life, where you're thinking about dropping out of school, not because you don't like the program, not because you realize, you know what, that's not for me, but because you realize how much work is involved, think to yourself, am I quitting because I really don't love it or because I'm a fucking loser? Ask yourself that question, guys. Like the damn video. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the support, guys. I love when you share the videos. You guys are awesome. Team Hammer.